Hey, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome to another edition of the Heavens Monsters Podcast. With me always, it's T-Money, King of
Puppies.
There you go. Whew. I had a long day today, but it was raining. I had a long day. But this is the Friday before Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. When you know I wanna do a podcast what do you call it? No? Yeah, I guess that's what they call it, prelude or?
Preview?
No, preview would actually give you an actual idea of what the show. We do a. Shoot, I don't even know what it's called. I have to look that up. But we're doing our predictions. That's what. Yeah. Let's call it that. Predictions of what's going on. So, with that said, we'll do that with, of course, Xavier Hill and our boy roaster Mikey Henry. So, and also their names will be in the description down below. A link to their YouTube pages. Making sure I don't drop this other phone if that's charging right now. Anyway, let's start with Raw like usual. First off, let's mention the world title picture.
In which universal title picture.
Oh, sorry, I said world. Yeah.
No
I get used to the idea.
Because you're thinking of NXT. You're saying when you say world title, you're saying NXT.
No, actually, I'm thinking world title in the heavyweight division.
Yeah,
the heavyweight title. Okay. Well, Roman Reigns is going to be defending against Braun Strowman in a Hell in a Cell match, so that's going to be fun itself. Will the Shield and this pack, what was they calling themselves?
I don't know their name, but let's call them the Masters of Evil.
No, I call them the Pack, because that's what they're calling themselves, the Pack. They called themselves something that I forgot already.
Evil. I'm saying it because they are evil, though.
No, they're not evil. They just call themselves a Pack, really.
They actually are, bro. Braun Strowman is a bad guy, so.
Yeah, he ain't evil. He's just aggressive. As well as Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, who are still the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. And they got themselves a title picture with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. That's going to be fun. But here's the thing. Seth Rollins' Intercontinental title is not on the line. But the tag team titles are. Some people might think that's unfair. But hey, that's how it goes. Especially with what happened with with Baron Corbin getting threatened because he actually filed paperwork that Seth Rollins brought to his attention that he is denying, and that is a criminal charge.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And they actually had a police officer to read his rights, and Dean Ambrose is chummy with that guy.
Yeah, and plus he's not really
don't cut to the chase. First, let me mention the fact that why he was so chummy. I mentioned this to the boys and onto Tumblr and to Twitter, if you follow me. On the name tag of that police officer reads Ambrose G. The G could be anything from George to... Well, the only thing I can think of is George. But I would speculate that he's a family member. What family? I don't know. Is he dad, uncle, cousin, whatever?
But here's the thing. They had announced that on social media. I told you about that it wasn't his father, because Dean Ambrose's father was a criminal.
Maybe that's where he based his character on.
What that is, they said that they hired this guy to play a family member of Dean Ambrose. You know, he's not really a family member.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be fun to see, though.
That's what they said. They hired him, this guy, to play a family member of Dean Ambrose.
Out of which, those two titles, well, not including the Intercontinental title, which is the only middleweight right now in Raw. So that's not going to be at Hell in a Cell. Which makes me to believe, since Shinsuke is not going to be having its title on the line either. We'll get to that later, but I'm just mentioning that no middleweights are going to be in this pay-per-view at Hell in a Cell, to my knowledge. right?
Because he's still having problems with WWE right now. I bet WWE is thinking about trying to figure out how to get him to stay, but he does not want to stay with WWE. He wants to go back to New Japan.
Overall, though, the women's division, let's move on to that. See, I'm getting this camera's always getting my side of my face.
This is what you need. So.
Oh, that's true. But then again, I'll see. With the women's division, we have the Bellas against the Riot Squad. And the Riot Squad ends up losing by the Bellas again. And it was funny how they trashed their office. And that was actually on YouTube. I didn't see it, sadly to say, but we were working. So, overall though, while the Bellas are fighting the Riot Squad, there is no match for that we know of at the Hell in a Cell. Because Brie Bella already has her match. Again, we'll get to that when we come to SmackDown. So,
but see, they're letting them come. They is letting them come to both shows because
of Total Bellas and stuff.
Well, they ain't seen anything about Total. They just letting them come for no reason because they don't have no contracts with WWE right now.
And explain why they're wrestling every night so far. 2 weeks in a row.
Here's the thing. WWE is letting them come. Just think about it as like a female type of Legends contract.
Well, whatever you want to spin it, they're wrestling, and everybody's loving it.
It's been word that Nikki Bella and Brie Bella has not re-signed with WWE.
Yeah, we will see. Now, this is a better angle. Moving on to the world title picture, you know Alexa Bliss is still running around trying to hide, getting cheap shots. That hasn't changed. Yeah. So, what will change is at the pay-per-view, where we will see if Alexa Bliss can grab the title once again, or should I say obtain, or will she just fall on her feet and get a broken arm again? We shall see.
But let's not forget who Elizabeth got backing her up. Alicia Fox and Mickie James.
True on that. But Natalya backs up.
Yeah, that's just one person though.
A lot of people are speculating that Nia Jax will return.
If she
returns to this pay-per-view. Yeah. Or maybe somebody else. I don't know. It could be somebody like damn it. That chick from the NXT right now. 1 second. Okay. Alright, so oh, you hear that? That's our coworker. I asked him if he could mop while we do the podcast. He said okay.
But only that girl comes if she gets called up to main rosters.
Yeah.
That's how
not Sonya Blaze. I think it is. The Ace. If y'all know who I'm talking about, because y'all know I'm bad with names. Mikey, please put it in the comments down below who I'm talking about on NXT. Because if she shows up, woo, you want to talk about a freaking ace for real in your corner.
Here's the thing. They might make her a heel. You never know.
I was thinking too. I was thinking that too. Because she is a heel right now in NXT.
She might stay as a heel because they like
Blazer, I think her name.
She might stay a heel though.
Bianca Blazer, I think her name is. Yeah. I could be wrong, but anyway. With that said, another thing I wanted to mention as far as the women, and I think I just lost it. Give me a second. I lost that train of thought. I don't know. Maybe it'll come up and it'll remind me, but otherwise I can't remember. Because I was thinking all the women's names that probably would be involved in that match, besides on the babyface side of Ronda Rousey and Natalya. All I can think of is those particular two people. Besides, my favorite, Ember Moon might be getting a corner, but we have not seen that. So, that's what I was going to mention. I wasn't thinking of a person, I was thinking of a move. Considering what has been going on, don't be surprised. Stephanie McMahon sticks her nose in this match and says that the arm submission hold that Ronda Rousey is known for is banned in the match, so she might have to use a different move altogether. So I don't be surprised. Moving on to the next subject. And this one goes out to you, Xavier.
Actually, I'm sorry, but
okay.
They said that
Wait, Xavier. Wait.
Steph Man, they said that she may not show it because she's doing her own thing. She's got other things that she does.
Hey, I said don't be surprised she shows up sticking her nose on that paper.
She might tell Baron Corbin.
Yeah. Tiffany, that arm lock bar is bang.
You know she ain't gonna show it. She probably just gonna call Baron Corbin and tell him what she want.
Yeah, you know who ain't getting no call to show up at Hell in a Cell?
Kurt Angle.
Oh, that's Kurt. I'm talking Sami Zayn because Kevin Owens is just complaining that his best friend / rival, pretty much a frenemy, ain't there to back him up with Seth Rollins and right now Bobby Lashley. Because it's Bobby Lashley's fault, so he's blaming Bobby Lashley, which is true, he did take him out.
And you know Bobby Lashley got a new manager? That's that guy that you saw on Raw. Lio Rush.
Lio Rush, his name. Lio Rush.
No, that I said Lio, bro.
No, I watched it 205 Live. It's Lio Rush.
Okay.
Get ready for the rush.
Oh, and here's another thing y'all don't know about.
Bobby Lashley. My man.
Yeah.
Why?
And there's another thing y'all don't know. WWE has announced.
You know he's watching Rick and Morty.
Here's the thing y'all don't know. This morning, WWE has told Jason Jordan that he will no longer wrestle ever again.
But he's been advertised in the tap outs commercials along with Cesaro.
They let him do that, but he's no longer wrestle. He's gonna work backstage as a producer.
That sucks.
They're not gonna clear him.
Kurt Angle's official, is he official son? Legit?
It's still legit, but ain't his real son though.
Son of Kurt Angle ain't getting no love.
Nobody likes him.
That's not true.
That is true. Nobody likes him.
That's not true. He's a baby
social
face.
media. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a care if you're a baby face. And they ain't gonna like you.
Damn.
Look at Roman Reigns and John Cena.
They still in the title pictures though. Anyway, thinking of Jason Jordan, let's mention his partner with Glorious Bobby Roode. They're doing pretty damn well. Well, they are tag team. I mentioned last time they are tag team experts. They're pretty good. They can work with each other. But you notice that he's trying to get on that Glorious.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised that actually turns Bobby Lashley heel. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I predict that. Stuff like that usually turns the pot and twists and burns gears.
Actually, the one thing they still talking about right now is what I saw this morning. They still talking about making the Ambrose a heel this year soon.
You never know. Otherwise, I don't think Finn Balor's getting any attention right now. He was in a match, but otherwise he's not going to be in a pay-per-view either.
Because the one man that he wants is Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin keeps
dodging
him.
Well, since he's in a position of power, you know he's going to abuse it. I'm not wrestling.
I want to talk about next year Royal Rumble. Who's going to win next year Royal Rumble?
Ooh.
And they has told him and he's willing to come back. Come back to WWE.
Ooh.
The Rock.
You smell what the T-Money is cooking? Well, you shall see. A lot of people do like The Rock. Hands down, not going to lie. Classic, oldie, whatever. Current today still. If you like to watching his movies like I do. But I still would pick John Cena over Rock.
John Cena already did it 2 times. They won.
I know.
I
know. I'm just saying, if it was up to me,
yeah,
pick the other person.
But you see,
I don't want nobody calling my ass candy. Never did like that.
Call you candy ass?
You homo?
Or you want some like poutine pie?
You homo? See, It's that kind of stuff. It's that kind of language. Now, if he goes trash talking people, calling John Cena Fruity Pebbles and freaking Daniel Bryan a goat face, a hobbit, that's fun. But then he throws in the poutine pie and strudel and freaking candy ass and all that.
No, he says it to women.
But that was during the Attitude Era, which was used most of the time. Nowadays it's PG, and they try to find humor in New Day style.
But he still says that he's the only one that can say that stuff.
Yeah, New Day's always telling him, "You can't say that! You can't say that!" But he does, and he gets away with it.
He's a big action star, like on sports.
Oh yeah, because he's an action star. He's definitely saying all that kind of stuff.
Big action star.
I just recently finally got around to watching Journey to this.
Journey 2?
Yeah, Journey to the Mythical Island. The 3D pack.
Mysterious.
I can't do it. Can you do the pecs?
No, I can't do it. But here's the thing, bro.
Rapid fire.
Here's the thing. When he says the word strudel, he's talking to one of the women.
I thought he was talking about his dick.
No, that's what he said.
Why the hell is he tapping his leg?
Don't
talk about the strudel. Don't talk about the strudel. It's just a noodle. Make fun of it.
He said it to Trish, Stacey Keebler.
Well, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, Terry Runnels.
Yeah, right. Write the list and put it in the list of Jericho. You just made the list.
Lynn Garcia. But the funny thing, he did say it to Lynn Garcia. She go, more than anything, Rock.
All right. So, did we mention anything on Raw so far? Because I think we did. I'm trying to think. We mentioned the world, heavyweight, middleweight, tag team, women's. There's nothing else besides that. And, of course, the other things going on between the other talents. I'm trying to think here.
The Authors of Pain. The Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain. What's his name? Drew what?
Drake Maverick.
Drake Maverick. Yeah. General manager of 205 Live. The manager of the Authors of Pain. Authors of Pain. Hey,
but they didn't say that. I don't know why they didn't say it.
Why would they trade in a veteran for Spud? Blows my mind.
They said this dude is getting too old because he's been around since the 80s and 90s and 2000s.
But you gotta love his character. He's got that old villain sorcerer look, man.
And plus, that dude is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want a Hall of Famer for a manager? Come on.
He managed.
They traded for Spud.
He managed the Legion of Doom, Demolition, the Powers of Pain.
You just made the list. But overall, I think that's it for Raw. Because anything else, there's the Sasha Banks and Bayley, who are hardly getting any time. Just wrestling Titus Worldwide. Ain't even that hype. Ain't even worldwide no more. It's just getting world. What the heck is going on? Come on. And nothing going on with your boys.
What?
Ascension. Ain't going.
I still think they're better than the Legion of Doom. So I know.
They ain't getting no time to show it. So. Fuck. They're getting chewed out by not chewed out, torn apart by Bobby Lashley.
Zack Ryder's mad that he ain't getting no airtime.
Oh, you know Zack Ryder ain't getting no airtime. That's what I'm saying. He need to be put on SmackDown.
Mojo Rawley's mad, and No Way Jose's mad. Who else?
Anybody else is mad?
Kurt Hawkins is mad.
Oh yeah, Kurt Hawkins. How many losses is it now? 250 what? 51? Or is it more now?
Probably more.
That we can even count. Damn. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. So, sorry for anybody who doesn't get any airtime. We wish it was different, which is why we hope that during the draft that is coming, that has been confirmed. Ooh, draft. Let's shake things up again. In the famous words of Vince McMahon.
But people are talking about WWE is that the fans are happy that the WWE is bringing back the European title and the hardcore title. That's the belt they mentioned. The only belts they mentioning right now, they're bringing back. No other belts.
Ah, that's another person we almost forgot about.
Right.
I almost forgot. Thank you. You mentioned the hardcore title and who made that relevant in WWE. There's a lot of people who made that relevant in ECW, but who made that relevant?
No, bro, the hardcore title wasn't in ECW, bro.
It wasn't?
No.
It wasn't?
Nah.
Now, who made that relevant?
The ones that made the relevant was guys like Hardcore Holly, Mick Foley, Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam, the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman.
You just made the list!
Yeah.
And which of those guys is going to be the special guest referee for the Universal title Hell in a Cell match? Because he said it when he interrupted Elias.
He said, no. He didn't say
Mick Foley.
He didn't say
bye bye.
Bro, he didn't say the Universal belt, bro. He said the WWE Championship belt, which is on SmackDown.
You did? He missed that. Yes. I'm going to be at the WWE. Did he really?
Yes.
I didn't notice. I was in the hype.
Think about it, bro. If you think about it, the WWE Championship.
Why did you?
Bro,
I don't blame him.
Bro, here's
nobody likes that title.
Yeah, yes. But if you think about it, bro, the WWE Championship, bro, is the biggest prize in history. Not the Universal belt.
We're already 21 minutes in talking about Raw, so let's move on. Let's move on to SmackDown. First, with the World Heavyweight title. And
WWE Championship, bro. You don't think what title now.
WWE Championship?
Yeah, that's what they say now.
Boo-hoo. But anyway, the WWE Championship with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe is just getting darker and darker with this shit. He had a fucking storybook. He had a fucking storybook where the ending said the end with a picture of him holding his AJ's family. What the fuck?
I know who liked that storybook he did.
Ooh.
Mick Foley.
What the fuck?
And The Rock. They did the same thing too.
You just made the list! I'm trying to flinch like this, and it flew out of my hand. That aside, we can now actually talk about Shinsuke Nakamura. In which case, he had a match. He actually came back. Yeah. He actually aired on SmackDown, but the title wasn't on the line and was interrupted by Randy Orton, in which Jeff Hardy got the whip and the last say. Yeah. So that's good going into Hell in a Cell. And once again, he said the words.
Could we see Brother Nero?
I think we already are, my brother.
Or charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy.
No. You heard what he said. Obsolete. I classify myself. Wait. How did it go?
I fade away and classify as obsolete.
I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Delete. He said it. That is going to be good. We're going to see Brother Nero. Yeah, we're going to see Brother Nero at Hell in a Cell. So, that aside with Shinsuke Nakamura actually showing up for a match and then not even wanting to fight after that, that's...
He said he ain't gonna waste his time on them. They ain't...
No nut shot for once. Mm-hmm. Was it even a nut shot during that match? Between Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke?
No, I don't think so. No.
Right. They would have come back. They would have replayed on that. But no. So, Hell in a Cell number 2 will be Jeff Hardy, a.k.a. Brother Nero, versus Randy Orton. Oh, man, this is going to be good.
I just want to say one more thing.
I like them both, but I have to say, if I was to actually say who I want to see win, is Jeff Hardy. But that match going in, I wouldn't care if Jeff Hardy lose because it's going to just tear it up. I hope they do the top of the cell. I hope they do it at the top of the cell.
I want to see Jeff Hardy win the match. I like Randy Orton, don't get me wrong.
Same here. I'm just going to say it because I want to see that match. Yeah. I don't care who wins. It's just going to tear it up. Yeah. You know I'm going to be mad, though, if it freaking cheating. But, hey, no disqualification.
Because a lot of people like that feud. I'll admit that. They just don't like the Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman feud.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left for this.
Yeah.
So let's speed this. One, we have the women's title, which is the feud between Charlotte and Becky.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say it right now. I don't care who wins. I want to see a fight between these two. Let them fight. Let them fight.
I'm going for Becky. I think she deserves it more than Charlotte. I like Charlotte, but I want to see Becky win.
Mm-hmm. And of course, with the yes couple versus the so-called it couple, more like the coward couple. Hashtag coward couple, Miz and Maurice.
Hey, they're veterans, bro.
They're veterans, yes. And kudos to Maurice actually lacing up those boots and getting in the ring for how long?
7 years.
Man, girl, what took you so long? And don't say that pregnancy, because you only had that for 9 months and 5 months prior.
I will tell you why. Why? She has her own clothing company.
And we saw on Total Divas. I'm about to say Total Bells. On Total Divas, she actually buys and sells houses. Mm-hmm. So there's that too. But still, if she really wanted to wrestle, it ain't Bella's fault. It ain't neither of the Bella's fault. It ain't their fault.
I just feel bad for Nikki Bella because she's never, Brie Bella, she's never been a champion.
Yeah. 2-time Divas champion, never been a women's champion.
No. The one, yeah.
Bella?
That's true. But, man, Brie Bella has never won a title in the WWE.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the tag team titles. In which case, we now have the... Wait, what? I'm trying to remember. Was it the Bar? No, I think Rusev
and Aiden English are next in
yes. So it's going to be Rusev Day versus New Day. Oh shit, that actually sounded good. Pat myself on the back of the head. I was actually thinking I was going to fuck up, but that actually sounds like a good match, to say the least. So who's going to be in that tag team match? We're going to have Big E and Kofi? Kofi and Xavier Wood? Or Xavier Wood and Big E?
I personally think it'll probably be, I'm pretty sure they probably will do this. Big E and Kofi, because Xavier is just like the weak link, like kind of like...
I'm pulling for more of a Big E and
they both,
Xavier Wood.
But see, Kofi and a Big E...
Because Xavier Wood doesn't have that elbow.
Yeah, but Kofi and Big E had both won singles titles.
Overall, though, let's go ahead and move on to the next subject because we only got 2 minutes. And next subject being the mixed tag team matches with the mixed match challenge. So this is interesting to see Xavier Woods actually getting along with Carmella finally, because now they're actually going to be tag teaming for that event. In which case, first runner-ups will be...
She's a heel. Babyface now.
Yep. Will be Naomi and her husband, Jimmy or Jey Uso? I forget. I get confused.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy Uso will go up against Charlotte Flair and another guy from the ride-along who can't do a woo! And that's freaking phenomenal AJ Styles. That's going to be interesting. And, of course, on the other end, we got Kevin Owens teaming up with Charlotte Team Boss. We got to think about that name. No, stick with that name just so we can call Boss. Make fun of Kevin Owens. He's a big fat cat. Dude, hashtag big fat cat. And, of course, against Team Little Big. They're back. So, with that said, anything else? I guess that was, we got to leave it at that because it's almost hitting in 30 seconds. So, I'm trying to storm here in my brain.
What about R-Truth and...
we already said that, Carmella. Yeah, I think that's it, bro.
Okay.
We mentioned world, middle, tag, women's. We're good. That said, ladies and gentlemen, this part of the Heaven Monsters podcast ends, and we like...
One more thing.
Make it quick.
Kurt Angle is coming back. Kurt Angle is coming back on October.
You like that? Like that news? And give it a like. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you like the content. Hit the bells for the notifications of my next videos, including this guy in the next Heaven Monsters podcast. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.